Hey there, welcome back. Now, I've got something pretty serious to talk about today, something that might just shake you to your core. We're living in a time where many people who consider themselves Christian might be in for the biggest shock of their lives when they stand before God on Judgment Day. It's terrifying, but it's the truth. You see, you can go to church every Sunday, put money in the offering plate, and even say the right words, but that doesn't mean you're on the path to heaven. In fact, Jesus himself warns us that some people will stand before him on Judgment Day and hear the words, "Depart from me, I never knew you." Can you imagine that? The Savior of the world telling you he doesn't even know you? It's a scary thought, and today, we're diving into why that could happen and how we can make sure we're truly on the right path. Now, I want you to pause for a second and think, really think, about what it means to follow Jesus. Is it just about believing? Because many people say, I believe in Jesus, that's enough, right? Well, Jesus said it's not enough to just believe. The real question is, what does it mean to believe? And more importantly, what does it look like to truly follow him? James reminds us that faith without works is dead. In other words, saying you believe isn't enough. It has to show in how you live your life. Jesus lays it out clearly in Luke 14:25-33. He's not mincing words here. This is serious stuff. He says that anyone who wants to follow him must be willing to prioritize their relationship with him above everything else. And I mean everything. Your family, your job, your comfort, your desires, they all come second. Jesus even says you must hate your own family to follow him. Now, before you jump to conclusions, he doesn't mean you should literally hate them, but he's making a point. Your love for him should be so intense that everything else pales in comparison. Are you willing to make that kind of sacrifice? But that's not all. Jesus goes further. He says, if you're not ready to carry your own cross, if you're not prepared for pain and suffering, you can't be his disciple. And let's be real here. Life isn't always sunshine and rainbows. Following Jesus means there'll be struggles, hardships, maybe even persecution. If you're only in it for the easy ride, you might want to reconsider your commitment. And finally, Jesus calls for commitment, not convenience. He warns that following him isn't like checking into a hotel where you can leave anytime you want. He says, don't even start unless you've counted the cost. Are you ready to truly follow him with everything you've got? Because once you start, there's no turning back. This isn't just a one-time decision. It's a daily commitment to live out your faith. So, as you reflect on this, ask yourself, are you really following Jesus the way he calls you to? Or are you just part of the crowd sitting on the sidelines? The time to get serious about your faith is now. If you found this video eye-opening, please hit that like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more content that challenges you to live a deeper, more intentional Christian life. Don't wait until it's too late. Make sure your faith is the real deal. God bless.